Okay, I am here with Gabby and Liam asking them questions about episteme, which is knowledge. In your opinion, what is knowledge?
I think that knowledge is basically knowing how to handle things well.
I think knowledge is just knowing about the world, knowing how to solve the quadratic equation of the ball you just threw in the air. Knowledge is a very vague concept. Knowledge can be anything from knowing how much a coffee costs that you get every morning to mastering quantum physics. It's a wide concept.
Okay. Can there be accidental knowledge?
Yes, because with experience comes knowledge, and not every experience you have is on purpose.
How is knowledge looked at in society? Like, if you're smart, how do people tend to look at you?
It's almost like a little bit of a higher step, almost. So if you're a knowledgeable person, people technically will look up to you, or at least I'm kind of one of the more knowledgeable persons, or at least book knowledge at my school, so that is why kind of some kids look up towards me, because I'm good with knowledge and I can share my knowledge with them.
In order for knowledge to be actually considered knowledge, does it need to be true and justified, or can it just be something you believe?
It can be something you believe.
Because knowledge is different for every person, and everybody believes in different things.
Okay. Next question. Do you find the concept of knowledge to be confusing at times?
It can be, because as Liam said, knowledge is very vague. So
Knowledge can be everything. And I'm sure the way you study it in class, it gets a little confusing.
Alright, final question. Do you think knowledge is an essential part of life, or could you live without it?
I think you have to have knowledge. You have to have knowledge to get around, even the littlest things, like knowledge of how to walk to the subway, or what time the train is leaving, or even the smallest people that have just been born gain knowledge very quickly. Knowledge how to say mama or dada, knowledge of how to eat. You are almost even born with some knowledge.
I actually have a different opinion. I don't think that you need knowledge, because a lot of things are really instinctual, because we're humans, we're still animals. Though knowledge might be something that is certainly preferred, like he said, how much the coffee is, or anything of that sort. I mean, a lot of things are instinctual, and it's not exactly necessary.
Well, thank you guys. Again, this is Gabby and Liam. I'm with Lindsay and Kennedy, and I'm going to ask some questions about episteme knowledge. In your opinion, what is knowledge? What makes it knowledge?
Something you know. It's you can use it, you can apply it to things.
I think knowledge is you've done some kind of in-depth kind of research about it, and you you're not an expert on it, but you do have things that you can apply it to in your life and stuff like that.
Can there be accidental knowledge, or does it all need to be with fact and proven?
No, I think you can stumble upon knowledge.
Yeah. You can be instinct or something, and you can just have knowledge of something.
How is knowledge looked at in society? How are smarter kids looked at in society? How are they treated and taken?
They're definitely treated better. People think because you're smarter that you have certain privileges.
This camp.
In order for knowledge to actually be considered knowledge, does it need to be justified and true, or can it be just a belief?
I think it can definitely be a belief. I'm a Christian, and I have knowledge about the Bible and stuff, and I believe really hard on that, and that affects how I learn stuff.
Do you find the concept of knowledge to be confusing? at times.
A little bit, yeah.
Right.
People have like different definitions of knowledge.
And last question. Do you think knowledge is an essential part of life? Do you need knowledge to live?
You like need to know how to do things and stuff.
If you don't know something, you definitely like be left out in certain parts.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys again. This is Kennedy and Lindsay.